what a match last night. That match had everything. Well, not a lot of goals, but just it's insane that we even won that game. Honestly, my heart dropped so many occasions whenever De Bruyne tried to put in a cross. I thought it was going in. That match was the most stressful match that I've ever watched. There's nothing even close. There's genuinely nothing even close to this match. But at the end of the day, Real Madrid, they got through the match and they ended up winning. A surprising victory, and Man City have been beaten for the first time at the Etihad in 3 years. That is an insane stat. And also, to me what is so funny is, think about it with Barcelona fans. And you know, I don't like to poke fun at Barcelona supporters because this is a Real Madrid channel at the end of the day. But genuinely, what a bad week didn't they have? Their team gets knocked out by PSG. Also, Atletico fans also had a terrible week. Their team also got knocked out. I swear the match on Tuesday was one of the best hate watches of my entire life. Seeing both teams lose, seeing two Spanish teams lose, but those are the rivals and those two were teams that I desperately wanted out of the Champions League. And then on top of that, they were all hoping that Manchester City would win this match. They watched the entire match just to see City lose on penalties. So I think this is one of the best weeks to be a Real Madrid fan. Worst week to be a Real Madrid hater. So I'm so proud of this team. But let's get into the recap of the match, because this was the starting 11. You know, you see there's nothing really special about it, but one thing I can tell you is this is not how the team actually played in the match. Rodrigo was played as a left winger. Vinicius was played as a striker. Bellingham was played as a right attacking midfielder. Valverde was being played midfield but also right wing. The formation was all over the place, but it worked at the end of the day. And I noticed in the match with the defensive style, Ancelotti took a lot of inspiration from Arsenal's defensive style, which they used against Manchester City, and got the 0-0 draw out of it. So I was happy to see that. But further on, the match starts. We're getting actually a good amount of position, but the Real Madrid were playing some beautiful football. Beautiful link-up play by Bellingham, Valverde, Vinicius, Rodrigo, who then scored the goal. And I was ecstatic. I was like, how did we do that? Genuinely, I did not expect Real Madrid to be the first people to score in that match. But I was so happy. But I knew the game is not over, because City were then attacking and pressing. Bro, my heart was on the ground. It was underground of how much times they should have scored. Props to City, they were a good team. They had a lot of position. A matter of fact, many people are complaining. They say, well, Real Madrid, you guys won and stuff, but City were the better team. They were the one with the most position, most aggressive runs, most attacks, most defensive displays. But to me, would you rather want to flex position or flex going through to the semi-finals? I know what I'm choosing. I'm choosing the semi-finals. It then got to the second half. Real Madrid were playing low block, parking the bus for the entire game. And then they eventually slipped up. De Bruyne got a goal. And then it shifted, the momentum shifted. Man City were non-stop. When they put Doku on, the game just changed. I thought Real Madrid were finished. I thought they were done. Bro, I was literally panicking in that match. But luckily we had a solid defense in Dani Carvajal. Ferland Mendy was exceptional. Rudiger, Nacho. But one player that we cannot miss is Andre Lunin. That guy was saving shots non-stop. And I think this match should show you how underrated he is, because I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world for this current season. Then it went to extra time. The same thing occurred. Real Madrid was just defending. They put Militao on. Militao looked amazing, by the way. He looked solid there in defense. And when they put him on, the team was flowing better on in defense. Dani Carvajal and Vinicius got subbed off. And then we got to penalties, which I was actually shocked that Rodrigo and Vinny came off, because they were one of our best penalty takers. When penalties came, Man City scored the first penalty. Okay, I'm like, please, Madrid score. Madrid misses. And I'm like, it's over. Genuinely, I said it's over. I was like, no, we're done here. We waited until penalty shootout just to lose. And then, Bernardo Silva with a stinker. What was Bernardo Silva thinking? He kicked straight down the middle. Lunin did not move. That was like catching practice. That was like a warm-up for Lunin. And Bernardo Silva was one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. And shout out to Kepa, because apparently Kepa was the one that told Lunin to do this. Because Kepa had an experience against Man City where Bernardo Silva was on the penalty. Bernardo Silva kicked straight down the middle. And then he told Lunin, you know what, we should rest this for Bernardo Silva's penalty. Just stand straight down the middle. He did that. And then we ended up winning the penalty shootout. However, Bellingham stepped up, he scored. Kovacic stepped up. Kovacic, former Real Madrid player, love you, straight up. This guy put it all on the line for Real Madrid. He kicks to the right, Lunin saves. It's over. It's wraps. Then we move on, Rudiger with a winning penalty. And I was actually nervous when I saw Rudiger step up. And then he scored, so he won us the penalty shootout. Another shoutout, Lucas Vazquez, this guy, cold as steel, legendary player. He led us into the penalty shootout. He gave the motivational speech. When he got the ball, the guy was doing kick-ups, and then he took the penalty. Coldest penalty I've ever seen. The most calm I was for that entire game was when Lucas Vazquez stepped up to take that penalty. Why do I say this? Because if you remember in the Atletico match in 2016, he stepped up and it was one of the best penalties that we've ever seen. So what a game, Valverde wins man of the match. But now we pay our attention to the semi-finals, in which there are many stories. However, we do face Bayern Munich, it's already confirmed. We're facing Bayern Munich. And why am I saying there's so many storylines in each of these matches? PSG, Kylian Mbappe. We know the drama with Kylian Mbappe. Will he move? Will he not? Will he stay at PSG? Will he leave for Real Madrid? We move to Borussia Dortmund. The story between Jude Bellingham and Borussia Dortmund. The history is there. The match against Bayern Munich is literal history. From 2012 to 2018, this was one of the best rivalries in UEFA Champions League history. It's a time to relive it and see the modern day era of this rivalry. However, this should be a fairly easy match for Real Madrid, way easier than the Man City match. With Bayern Munich, I will be doing a preview, maybe next week. I heard that the match is going to happen in the next 2 weeks. I'm excited for it, and I'm just happy that we made it through. And you know what, this is just a bonus. There were Barca fans, I'm friends with Barca fans, you know, all Real Madrid fans, friends with Barca fans, because there are so many of them. But there were actually Barca fans who blamed the referee, saying that the ref was favoring Real Madrid against City. You can't make this stuff up. I'm just happy. Honestly, I'm just happy with this performance. Happy with Real Madrid. But if you enjoyed, leave your thoughts. I'd like to know what you think. Smash like, subscribe. Peace.